So today's video is going to be all about highlights, guys. Like, I decided to bring this video especially for women of color and dark skinned women because I know a lot of us shy away from highlights. Like, people always say highlights are meant for the fair skin, you know, not for dark skin, and I would be like, are you serious? That's not true, because I enjoy highlighting my face. I feel like, you know, applying highlights on my face just brings light to my face, and like one of my favorite, you know, parts in my makeup routine. And I would say, you know, so many people always shy away from highlights because probably they chose colors that don't complement their skin tone. I feel like if you're a dark skin or a woman of color, you definitely need highlights with probably, you know, yellow undertone, because you guys know we have that terracotta yellow undertone. So you definitely need highlighters that will complement your skin, especially like for women of color. I would always recommend, you know, to go with gold highlighters like bronze, rose gold, you know, those gold colors, you know, they will always complement our skin tone. So the very first highlight I have here is this one. It's not actually like a highlight palette, it's a bronzer and a highlight, and this one is from Makeup Forever. It's a Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Gel. I'm just so in love with this highlight and this palette. Like, it's a true gold highlight. Like, when you apply it, oh my god, I don't know, I'm just in the mood for some highlights today. I just highlighted a little bit this morning, and I think it's all gone, you know. I used my gold deposit. But yeah, I feel like highlights just brings in, you know, light to the face, and it gives the face that healthy glow. And then the second highlight I have here is, this is not actually a highlight, it's an eyeshadow, but so many people now use it as a highlight, and so many people said this highlight is an exact dupe for MAC limited edition. I think Whisper of Guilt. They said it's just an exact replica of MAC Whisper of Guilt, and I love this highlight a lot. This is like probably, I think it was $12 or $15, and it's beautiful, guys. Like, when I apply it, ooh, let me just tap a little and, you know, highlight here. Like, when I'm buying highlights, one thing I bear in mind is to make sure I don't get any highlights with sparkles. I don't like highlights with sparkles. I prefer my highlights to have like sheen, you know, instead of sparkles. Can you see that glow? That's from this, and it's actually an eyeshadow, but so many people use it as a highlight. So this is my second favorite highlight. And also, I would recommend when you're using your highlights, the best way to use it is you can either use a fan brush. I know I've tried fan brushes so many times, and I feel like they don't really pick up the products that well. Like, they don't deposit the products that well. So I always prefer to go with a dense brush. As you all can see, this one is from BH Cosmetics. It's so full and dense. And then the third highlight I have to share with you guys is this one. Is actually a limited edition from Bobbi Brown, and it came out sometime last year. It's a true gold, like it's a gold highlight. So this right here, just one swipe of it. Like, I've just been trying to condense using this highlight because I don't want it to finish up on me. But yeah, guys, this is also one of my favorite highlights. It's like my third favorite highlight. It's so good. And then the fourth highlight I have here, this is the Becca Opal, and this is more of a champagne gold. Like, one thing about this highlight is it's too pigmented. Like, even you guys saw how I normally like tap. I don't really like swirl my brush onto any highlight I use because I don't want to like pick up too much product. But I found out with this highlight that no matter how small I pick it up, like, it's always like it's very pigmented. I would advise, if you're getting this highlight or if you have it, just try as much as possible to pick up little products at a time, so you don't deposit a lot of products, you know, on your cheeks. And the very last highlight I have here is, I can never ever forget my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I would say this is a true like bronze eyeshadow. It has that, it's more on the like orange side. It's not typically like gold, it's more on the like bronze orange side, and I love this highlight. I would say this is actually like this was the very first very first highlight I picked up, you know, when I started going into makeup. This was like my very first highlight, and I'm still in love with it. As you all can see, like it has that yellow gold undertone. So guys, I would really advise when you go out, you know, to shop for your highlights, you know, and if you're a woman of color or if you're dark skinned, you just really need to look for highlights with our undertone. As you all can see, you have to look for highlights with that gold bronze, like champagne color. And I think that is basically it, guys. Yeah, I just said let me quickly share my 5 favorites, like my 5 top highlights with you guys. So as you all can see, like highlights gives you that illusion of a higher cheekbone, you know. It just helps to like chisel out your cheekbone and give you that lifted cheekbone. And that is basically it, guys. Like I am so in love with highlights. I love highlights a lot. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and till next time I will see you all in my next video.